This is the standard seatbelt latch that is in my airplane, both in the front cockpit and in the back cockpit. This one's clearer, so we'll show you how it works. It's basically a duckbill, and you just pull up on this part, and then it opens up. No more seatbelt. Now we're going to talk about the wing walking rack for a minute. There are a couple of important things you need to know. First of all, this is the binder that I'm hooked up to. It is basically a twist and release. So this is twisted into the lock position. We untwist it, and then we can open it. Now there's one that's on the end of a safety tether that is tied to me at all times. When I'm upstairs in the top rack, this one is usually attached to a safety belt that I have around my waist. So basically just unclipping that and opening it will get me free. You can also cut through this. You can cut through the cable, which is going to need a like a lock cutter type situation. And I'm also wearing a fabric harness that you can cut through. So there are 3 possible ways of getting me free from this type of thing if you need to. The way it works, brutalizing it, or cutting through the lap belt. Thank you. This is a video from the back cockpit of the airplane, which will show you where the controls are. This is the stick in the middle, and this is view sitting in the seat. Throttle quadrant is right over here. This is the mixture control. So if you flip that, it's to off position now. Flipping it the other way turns it on. Also back here we have power, and the one that is really of concern to us is this one called the master. If you close this down, you're killing everything else in the airplane. This is also for the smoke pump, but taking the master down will also take care of the smoke pump. And also, if you look right down here on the floor, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little switch here, and that will kill smoke oil that's going forward. So you can just click it off by turning it sideways like that. And that's in the off position, and turning it the other way is the on position. That's all you need to know from the back cockpit. This is a look inside the front cockpit, just so I can show you some auxiliary stuff. Down there on the floorboard in front is the electrical. So taking off, disconnecting the one that's already disconnected, basically neutralizes the aircraft electrical system. There's no fuel in the front cockpit to turn off in any way, shape, or form. It's just the electrical that's there. Also, for positioning purposes, right up here, that's the fuel tank. And it's sitting on top of us both, so if we're underneath it or upside down, you know where the fuel is. It's right there in that tank. Also, if we come back down here, the aft compartment has the smoke oil tank. So now you know where the flammables are situated in the aircraft.